What's going on, everybody?
Okay.
It's your guy, SnowBikeMike, joined alongside Washy, getting a little impatient with me. I'm pressing button, Slappy, okay? Let me cook up and produce. I know you're excited to chat about your week. But what up, kid? How are you, homie?
Good, man. How are you doing?
I'm all right, big dog. I'm a little tired, Washy. You know what? I'm having that moment right now where you're like extremely exhausted and you lay down in the bed, right? You lay down and you sit down, right? And you close your eyes and you feel your whole body kind of like shake a little bit and like it hurts inside. That's how exhausted I am. Have you ever been to that point?
Shaking tired?
Not like shaking, like physically shaking, but like you can feel it like kind of like waves in your body, like radiate out of you and all around you. Have you ever been that tired before?
No. Do you need to go to the doctor?
I mean, yeah, I should see a doctor. You know, speaking about a doctor, Washburn, I haven't seen a doctor since I was 18 years old. Did you know that? I haven't gone in for a general physical. I haven't spoken to a trained professional since 18 years old. I'm currently 31.
That's not something you should broadcast.
What do you mean? I feel like I'm in tip-top shape. I feel like I'm in tip-top shape. What do you mean?
Everybody should go in for their annual physical. You should at least go in once a year and have the doctor tell you everything is okay.
I mean, I feel like people understand that. You know what I mean? Like, they look at me, they look at you, they listen to you, they know that you're the right side of the compass, and I'm leading them the wrong direction. You know what I mean?
I guess, man. I don't understand you.
So back to it. I'm tired. I'm sleepy. I'm exhausted. And I was sitting there and I was watching episode 3 of the Kanye doc. And this episode takes a totally tonal different tone and shift from what the first two were. And it hit me. I was like, man, I'm tired. And this is putting me in a sour mood because it's not the most positive and uplifting thing like the first two was. And it's like, you know, you got to go get around people that make you smile, that bring out the positivity in your life. And that's what I decided to do. I was like, you know what? Let's turn on the stream. Let's get out of this funk right now and let's get some energy into my life. Did I mix up some G Fuel? No. Did I drink 20 ounces of iced chai? I did. Did I also mix that with orange juice? I did. I'm trying to find ways to get some energy in me, and I think the sugar rush is the answer, Washy.
No, I don't think so, bro. I think the answer is a good night's sleep.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I almost had that last night. I want you to know, Washburn. Last night, of course, finished off my Gran Turismo review impressions. I spent 12 hours with the game. It's my first time. We'll just call it my impressions, my experience with Gran Turismo, right? We put that to bed, and here I was. I was in the Discord hanging out with Kevin. I was hanging out with JD and Manak, and all the vibe was just calm, chill. We were relaxing. I was like, you know what? I'm going to play some GT in the background. I'm just going to, you know, call this a low-key night. And then what happened, Washy? What happened?
Scarpino showed up.
The call went out. The energy got up. We all were laughing. And next thing you know, now it's 2 a.m. And me and Kevin A6 are playing Elden Ring at 2 a.m. trying to fight a boss. And I'm like, Kevin, you got work tomorrow? You need to focus on that? Oh, no, Mike, I'm all good. And I'm like, all right, well, like, I'm going to give it my all. Next thing is 2:30. It's 3 a.m. And now I'm waking up too early. And I'm just not feeling good about it. You know what I mean? That's just how it goes.
Maybe you should, like, not do that.
I think my body's in such a flow that I don't want to go to bed early. I can't go to bed early.
But then you come at me and everybody else is like, I'm tired. I don't feel right.
That's when the monsters come, Washburn. That's when the monsters come. when I go to bed, that's when the monsters come.
Christ.
Somebody's got to fix this television. All right, another thing in my life. So someone's got to come in here and fix this gosh darn television. I'm sick of that, having the television on at night with ESPN. I'm gonna be honest with you, Washburn, right now. It's not good for me. It's not good for me.
Maybe it is though.
I mean, I do have the cool little. I got the cool little astronaut night lights on with the cool galaxy.
Why you are 31 years old?
They're dope. Okay, Washburn, why are you calling them dope? I like them a lot.
You are too old to be afraid of the dark.
It happened because of bad movies out there. I don't know. Why do people like horror movies, Washy? Why do they put themselves through that? You know what I mean? Why they do that?
Them.
I don't watch them. I try not to watch them. I watched one and it ruined my life. I'll always remember that.
I don't know, man.
I watched one, ruined my life.
You're not supposed to have any like light sources when you sleep. It's messing with your REMs, bro.
I got 2 pug dogs snoring, taking up all the bed. I got 2 astronaut lights shooting LEDs into my forehead and my eyeballs. I got a phone next to me that's cranked up to half volume with Seinfeld on. I'm trying to go to bed.
That's not trying. That's barely surviving is what that is.
Washy, but how about you? How are you feeling today? It's nice to see you, bro.
Feeling okay.
Yeah?
I mean, I tend to get a good 8 hours a night, you know?
Yeah, you're dialed in.
I have to wake up and pee every night, though.
But what's that? Like 2 hours?
I talked to my doctor about it. Well, it's like it's somewhere between the midnight and 2 a.m.
Midnight, 2 a.m. window. Okay.
And my doctor just said, stop drinking water before you go to bed. And I'm just like, no, I'm not going to do that.
Gotta stay hydrated throughout the night. What if I dry up and die like a raisin? Because
then you wake up feeling all wrong. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel that.
So, but yeah, I tend to get, you know.
So he's telling you to chill out on the liquids before bed.
Yeah, he's telling me to stop drinking water like 2 hours before I go to sleep. And
that's an interesting one. Really, 2 hours before bed.
I'm just not going to do it. And I told him, I'm like, I'm not going to do that. And he's like, okay, and you're going to get up to go pee. And I was like, okay, fine. As long as this isn't like an emergency. The
middle of the night getting up to go pee does suck, though. Right? Because like you're in the flow, you're sleeping.
But at the same time, it doesn't.
Because it feels so good. And then when you come back into bed, you pass out even harder.
Yeah, and especially when it's like 1 a.m.
Okay.
And you're like, ooh, I still got like 5.5 hours.
Oh, I hate that, though. I hate that. Because now you start adding up the clock like, oh, I still got 5.5 hours. But then in the blink of an eye, all of a sudden you wake up and it's 7 a.m. and you're like, that sucks. I got to get up. I hate that. I hate it.
Oh, yeah, nobody likes waking up, you know, an hour or two. That's like if you're like 2 hours before you're supposed to wake up, that's when you're fucked.
Yeah,
but
that's
when you have
what Nick just said in the chat is right.
Over 3 hours.
Over 3?
Like, that's a good thing. It's like, oh, I get to sleep for 3 more hours. Dope.
Yeah, okay. I mean, I can dig with that. Let's give a big shout out to Butterball707 for the Prime Gaming sub for 44 months. What up, B-Ball and Brian? How are you, homie? And shout out to Metal Mike for the Prime Gaming sub for 2 months. Hey, thanks for using that Prime Gaming, Metal Mike and Brian. I appreciate y'all. Shout out to Chris Anka in the building, AJ Mads, and of course, shout out to our good friend JD, who's joining us off the camera, kicking it here on a nice Wednesday night. What up, JD? How are you, bro?
Yo, I'm great.
Yeah? What's the latest and greatest with you, JD? What's the hot news on the street?
Just got back from, Lake Tahoe, man. It was pretty good.
We got to kick it together. You and I had some fun, JD. You got me close to trying craps. Washburn, me and JD almost tried craps together.
We said, yeah.
But we walked up to the virtual computer. I don't know. What do you call those? The arcade machine, essentially? Virtual craps? What do you call that?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, me and JD walked up to it, and we're looking at it. I'm like, this is all foreign to me. And JD goes, well, let's click on the how-to. And he brings up the help/how-to play craps, and it's 19 pages of just scrolling text.
Yeah.
So we walked away from that. Yes, you're right. We have to learn, but if you're going to play craps, you have to play it at the real table. I'm not going to go sit at the arcade machine and watch the little fuzzy dice.
I think
shaking.
There needs to be a night where we all sit down and try to learn craps.
Where would that happen?
There's got to be some game out there that will walk us through.
Oh, there's got to be some sort of casino game.
Yeah.
GTA.
Okay. I wish. That would be dope. That would be our answer. We're good at that. Okay, I like that, Washy. Let's do some research. Let's see who has craps and how do we learn that? Because it's just an intimidating game on the casino floor where I'm like, I don't know if I want to try this ever because it's just not a teaching and learning experience. It's a losing and people looking at you weird experience.
Yeah, but you have to step up knowing how to play. If you step up knowing how to play, then you're going to have a good time.
Everyone's always vibing at the craps table, though.
Yeah, that's where all the action is.
Washy, you missed it. So when me and JD were there, what was that? Friday night, JD, is when we took our walk around the casinos, and we were at the Hard Rock, right? And they have 1, 2, and then a third craps table right across the aisle. And one craps table started clapping. They're screaming, they're clapping. Then the other one is screaming and clapping. Everything's rising up in the casino. The third one now started screaming and clapping. And everybody's got this energy at the end of the casino right by the front doors, which they do a good job, JD, of putting the craps tables by the front doors with that kind of energy and liveliness. Because now you're like, oh, what's that? And now everybody's coming around the table to look at the dice and see what's happening. It's an interesting thing over there. It's an interesting game over there. I like it. But also, Washburn, did I tell you I hit zeros?
Yeah, you did. You told me that.
Freaking smashed the zeros, Washy, on roulette. And I'm a zeros man. I want y'all to know that every now and then I'm looking at the roulette table. I'm like, what if I just smash that zero really quick and see what happens, right? I put it right in between the two of them. And this time I was doing the same thing. All my lucky numbers came up, right? 2, 22, 10. And I'm sitting there like, ooh, nice. This could be me, right? Then I was like, what other numbers are there? And then all of a sudden I had like, it was like, she was about to say no more bets. And I fucking smashed that zero right there. And it's just, hit right on the dot, baby.
He was about to say no more bets, or the robot?
No more bets. The robot. We weren't there. We weren't there on the big boy table. That's right.
Did you bet red snakes?
No, I'm an outside man. JD was doing that. Yeah.
Black splits, red snakes.
Red snakes, black splits, dude. $11.50. That's
I was up for a while, and then I just went too big and then lost them all.
It's just a roller coaster ride. Yeah. But we walked out, and then I was up. So I was up $80 because me and JD hit on zeros. And then we were over by Artie the Party, which is the best, right, JD? Artie the Party gets everybody up dancing, Washy. He's got his own stage. He's sitting there. He's got a keyboard, but he just uses it as a table for his iPod and his MacBook Pro, right? And he's just playing all your favorite songs from the Spice Girls, Keith Sweat, right? He's just got the party vibing over there. And I looked at JD. I was like, well, let's go over to the party pit and let's play blackjack, JD. And we're watching. We go over, and there's 4 kids, but only one of them is betting. And he's fighting for his life, Washy. One hand loses it all. Next hand makes it all back. Loses it all. He's going back and forth with this lady, right? It was just wild to watch for like 8+ hands. He's fighting for his life, his final chips, right? Finally loses it all. They stand up. I'm giving them dabs. I say, good job. You tried your best, man. Good luck to you. And we sit down. We look up, and I promise you, the dealer's name was Susie. And I looked at JD with a smile and said, Susie's about to take us for a ride. And I put down my $80 that I was up, and 4 hands later, it was over. Just like that. It's just over. It's just over, Washy. It's like all of our money just left us there. It was bad. So we left. We left after that.
Well, so that's how it always goes, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's like you're never walking out up.
No.
That's just not our nature.
I mean, that's not us. We've never walked out up. We never will. We never will.
Yeah,
unless it's GTA.
You not even there. You gotta that's the thing about going to the casinos. It's like you gotta go in knowing that you're gonna lose it all.
You know what? You know what we should do? While we're chatting, we should just bring up GTA Casino right now. Y'all got GTA right now?
I mean, I could probably turn it on.
Turn it on. Let's go. I mean, while we're sitting here telling stories and hanging out, why don't we just get some GTA rolling right now? Why not, right?
Okay, let me
find myself. Let me get myself up right now. Where is this?
My life.
There we go. Well, GTA.
See, the problem to go up in the casinos, you got to bet super big and then just hit it. And I mean, I just don't do that. I'm too cheap.
Too cheap, bro. Too cheap. I can't do that. That's right. But other than that, JD, you had fun up here with me, right? We got to go skiing. We got to hang out. How was it?
Mountain's beautiful.
Okay.
Great views. Good snow. Lucky enough that it snowed right as I was getting there, so it was real nice.
Still a little sore. Have you been playing any games now that you got back home? What have you been up to?
Play a little bit of Overwatch. Still waiting on that Overwatch 2, if it'll ever happen. Played a little Power Wash Simulator this morning.
Ooh,
they dropped a new update.
Okay, I like that. Now, have you tried Lawn Mowing Sim? Because that's currently out on Game Pass. Have you tried that?
Not nearly as good as Power Wash Simulator.
Really?
Yes, I have.
Okay,
yes.
You can draw dicks, though.
You can.
Well, you can probably do that
also
on
do
Power
that in
Wash Simulator as well. Why
Yeah.
wouldn't they?
Yeah,
you can
I
do that
guess you
too.
could do that there too.
Yeah, you
but
could do that as
it's
well.
better to lawn mow a dick.
The thing about lawn mowing simulator,
Just leave your poor client's front yard looking like that, dude. That's messed
100%,
up, bro. That's messed up.
they'll pay you for it.
Oh my gosh, bro.
The thing about lawn mowing simulator is I'm not a fan of the grass physics. It's not as satisfying.
Okay.
Like, it's just there's just something about it. Whereas the power wash simulator, I don't know, the dirt physics on the power wash simulator are just S tier.
What about I see a new one coming out, Food Truck Simulator. You gonna try that one out with me? What do you think?
Yeah, that's the same people that made Gas Station Simulator.
Oh no way, really?
And they're also making a motel simulator.
Oh
and
man, bro.
Another one.
They got to find a way to make one of these simulators co-op, because that was the one thing missing about Gas Station Sim. Is like, that's a fun game, but if you could co-op that with your buddies, like, you would have a really good time doing that, role playing and hanging out. They should figure that out.
They dropped the update for it to open that car wash on Gas Station Simulator.
I saw the car wash open up. Is right. That one's nice. I haven't got to that point yet, but I still like Gas Station Sim. That was a good game. That was a good game right there. Just so you all know, I'm joining an online game, so just try to join on me, I guess. I don't know. It's taking forever as usual. Positive here is we get the next gen update for this game sometime in March here, which will be nice to finally get some faster load times.
Is that really gonna happen?
Dude, that's the word. This month it's going down, man. GTA Online or GTA 5, next gen update. Because I'm telling you, I can't keep doing these load times. Load times are offensive, as Aaron Bass says. They're offensive, my dude is right. Maybe you're not supposed to load directly into online right off the menu, I think. That might be another big time thing. There we go. March 15th, Fox of the Future says. And Big Dookie! Hey, Big Dookie, how are you, homie? Good to see you, bro. Twitch chat, how's everybody else doing, though, out there? How are you? Are you ready for Batman? And also, what games are you playing? Because I know, Washy, you've been playing a lot of Destiny, bro. You back on that Destiny hype or what?
Yeah, I mean, are we going to ignore Horizon Forbidden West like everybody else in the world is?
I thought we talked about that last time.
No. Okay,
well, tell you want to hype up Horizon Forbidden West again?
Yeah,
lay it on me.
I beat it.
How long did it take you to beat it? How many hours you put into that?
About 50.
50 hours. And now are you done? Like, are you gonna call it quits on Horizon, or are you going back for anything else?
I'm doing the platinum.
Okay. So you're still getting your Horizon on. Then tell me about Horizon, because I have fallen off of Horizon 100% now.
It's really, really good.
I might not ever go back. It's another sad issue about this.
That's a shame.
You know what I mean? Because Cyberpunk took the first mind share of like, oh man, I kind of like Cyberpunk better than this game. And then all of a sudden Elden Ring came out, and Washy, I haven't stopped thinking about Elden Ring. It's so good, bro. It's so good.
It's like Horizon Forbidden West is like when reviews dropped and people were comparing it to like Mass Effect 2, like that kind of leap. I didn't understand it at first until about like halfway through the game I understood it.
Okay.
And I think like the thing that people don't talk about enough is not only that comparison, but also the Witcher 3 comparison. And what I mean by that is how every piece of dialogue, like the biggest complaint about Horizon Zero Dawn was that it was two characters staring at each other and talking, right?
Oh, okay.
Like in all these dialogue, sequences, that's what it was. But in this one, they go full Witcher 3 with it, where it's like, no matter what dialogue option you choose, it's gonna lead to like camera cuts, and the characters are gonna move around and walk and talk, and you'll get reaction shots and wide shots and like these incredible cinematic moments, to the point where you're like, how is this even possible? It feels very much like Witcher 3 in that regard, where it's like, how did they do this? You kind of just start to wonder how.
Hey, really quick, I know I say this every time, Washy, but I'm gonna win this car in this wheel spin. Just so I'm gonna win this car. Now, was there ever? So you put in 50 hours. Was the wow factor there the whole entire time? Because like for me right now, what I'm loving about this is the wow factor of Elden Ring is there all the time. I just can't get over it. So like, how's the wow factor in Horizon? Did you ever get bored, or is it still there the whole time?
No, it's there the whole time, and like there are gonna be moments that just continue to happen. Like there was a moment doing like a side quest, and I don't want to spoil anything. It's hard to talk about without spoiling anything, but like big things will happen unexpectedly. The story is batshit insane.
Okay.
Like goes to places and does things that I just had no, like I would never have predicted. I don't think the story hit me the same way that Zero Dawn did. Like Zero Dawn, the ending to that story is so memorable and incredible and like relevant.
Okay.
And timeless, like timelessly relevant. It will forever be a lesson that everybody should learn and try to live by.
Oh wow, it's like powerful like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
But this one is more just like we're progressing Aloy's story. You know what I mean? And we're gonna, yeah, I mean, like there's closure, like from some open threads from Zero Dawn, like get closure, which is really cool to see. But story-wise, it didn't hit me the same. But and I think like a lot of that just has to do with it doesn't have the benefit of being first. You know what I mean? Like Zero Dawn, one of the reasons I love that game so much is because it's unlike anything I've ever seen at the time. You know, like it's just so original. This was something new. It wasn't a zombie story. It wasn't a Fallout game. It wasn't an Assassin's Creed. It was a red-haired girl running around shooting bows and arrows at robot dinosaurs in this like mysterious world. And I'd never seen anything like that. So Forbidden West doesn't have that benefit, but like, God, it's so good, dude. It's so good.
Shout out to
it's gonna be my game of the year. I'm predicting it'll probably be my game of the year.
Shout out to Bone Jangles. What up, Boney and James? Thank you for the tier 1 sub.
Unless something, because I'm not into Souls games. They're just not my thing. So like, I'm predicting like unless something just insane comes out, Forbidden West will probably be my game of the year.
You don't think Starfield could do it?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Oh, you got
there's such a quality and high bar with these Sony exclusives that Xbox has given me, unfortunately, no reason to believe they can meet that bar.
Sapphire Diamond Ruby wants to know who's your favorite side character in the game. Wash. A lot of side characters in this game.
Let's begin. Katalo, easy.
Okay.
I mean, they're incredible. They're all incredible. There's, especially the new ones. There's 3 like new major side characters. Zoe, who is like part of this Utaru tribe, and they're like all about farming and plants and the earth. They all carry seeds around that when they die, the seeds get planted and the cycle of life is like reborn, you know, it's dope.
Okay.
There's Katalo, who you meet pretty early on, and he kind of comes with you throughout the story, and he starts out as this guy like, I'm not gonna like this guy, but then like he really grows on you over time, and he's awesome. And then there's Alva, which is just another awesome side character that you meet, who comes along with you. And so like over the course of the game, Aloy builds up her little squad, you know.
Okay.
With Erend and Varl, and you know you get joined by these other characters. And like that's where the Mass Effect 2 comparison is, because all of their stories are so good. It's like the companions in Mass Effect 2, where it's like, man, these are all such great stories for these characters, and just great introductions, and just the visual fidelity helps sell the whole package, of course, you know.
No, it looks great. The game looks good.
Yeah, I mean, it's unbelievable, because like every character looks that good. There's not like more love given to characters that you see more. Every character looks that good.
Looks like 9.
So I don't know, man. It's
Another
just
card for
so it's like a really impressive just package, and something that I could easily
17.
recommend
What do you
being
say?
worth
Card?
at full price.
So you got a couple of things here. You got a couple of people right now. Shout out to Morgan Kanata. Also shout out to my guy Too Toxic. I see you, Toxic. Hope you're doing well out there, my friend. But over here in the chat right now, you have the Aster says too many goddamn side quests though. Two questions for you. Is there too many side quests, Washy, or was there just enough to really enjoy that full package of content? And also, people bringing up multiplayer.
Let's begin.
What do you see the future of Horizon being? Do you think this year we'll get some sort of DLC for single player? Do you think they actually will do a Ghost of Tsushima Legends multiplayer package? Where do you think this goes from here?
Yeah, I think I wouldn't be surprised if we hear something at E3 or whatever that's going to be now in the summer about that game, Forbidden West, getting a
Bets are closed. Best of luck.
multiplayer component.
What do you want to see out of multiplayer?
3.
A full-on
Ghost of
story,
Tsushima
mini missions?
Legends. No, I want to see Ghost
Okay.
of Tsushima Legends or Monster Hunter.
Oh, Monster Hunter would be
like-
dope.
It appears
Yeah, I mean, it's like there's even Monster Hunter elements in this game where like you want to get certain upgrades for certain gear, you need certain pieces from certain machines, right? It's very Monster Hunter.
your bets, if you
And
will.
so like you can do that in the
bets are
single
closed.
player.
Let's
I would
begin.
not be surprised if there is a multiplayer
That will be
Dauntless
10.
or Monster Hunter type
2.
component that gets added
What do you
in
say?
where
Card?
you're just some member of some tribe and
13.
Oh
you start
my!
out with basic armor and you
12.
go and fight machines and get more burnout or not burnout, better armor.
Massive hit. Okay, I like that. I like that. What about the side quests? Are there too many side quests?
No, I don't think so, and I think
Bets are
like
closed. Best of luck.
again that's where the Witcher 3 comparison comes in. It's like that's where a lot of
It's
the
11.
meat and the best content is.
I'm about to smack this guy with a
Would you like
21
another?
double
That's in
down.
my opinion. I never got like that's the thing
21.
about Forbidden West. And I was talking to Chris Anka about this. Is like I understand open world burnout. I get it. I totally get it. Like Assassin's Creed, too big for me. You know, Far Cry, all these Ubisoft games, I
Bets are
totally get it.
closed.
But like
Let's begin.
Horizon is so good that
Will be a 19.
I didn't feel
That
it.
will be 10.
And like all the activities you can do, the
Another card for you.
ruins, the grabbing the little satellite things, the not just it never nothing overstayed its welcome, in my opinion. And so like it's all good, and so like I understand that people are burnt out on open world games. I totally get that. But like when it's as good as this is, I just didn't feel it at all.
Yeah, that's what
You
Big
know.
Dookie says. Big Dookie
And
says that
there's-
someone who has burnt out on open world games lately, would Horizon potentially help with that?
Yeah, I just like
Bust, I'm afraid.
I don't know. I'm
We have a 6.
it just depends on how serious you want to draw a line in the sand and say I hate open world games. You know what I
Ready to
mean?
put in your bets?
Like everybody's different on
The
that.
bets are
For
closed.
me,
Let's begin.
I love good games,
an
and
18.
like if it falls into that category, if it's open world and it's good, I'm gonna like it. I never
like
really thought of Horizon as just another open world
15.
game
16. We
'Cause
have a
it's all
21.
good.
Get out of
Who
town!
takes this one?
Come on, Joe.
I'm trying to do.
I mean, what about Golden Path again? How long is it going to Golden Path?
How about we put bets in?
25 to 30 hours.
Okay. Yo, what up, Murph Daddy? How are you, homie? Good to see you, bro.
17.
And you can golden path it. If you want to
Card for you.
go through that game and never do a side quest in your life,
That's
like
17.
that's
What do you say? Card?
perfectly feasible. You can do that.
So there's no gates at all where all of a sudden, come on, 21 again? There's no gates where all of a sudden I got to do 5 side quests to do this for the next one. There's no level caps,
if you will.
holding me back at all?
The bets are closed. Let's
No.
begin.
Well, I
Okay.
mean, there are like suggested levels, but if you do the main
12.
quest, you're gonna level
Would you like another?
in a certain progression that
15.
always keeps you
Another card for you?
on or near level where you're supposed to be
19.
for the
Okay.
next main quest.
Well,
Takes this one.
This man's taking all my money, bro. I was right there. I went
I'm
up
trying
so
to
big
hide
and then
it.
lost
Hold
it,
on.
bro.
Ready to put in your bets? Bets
Now,
are
what about
closed.
Destiny
Best
2 and
of
the Witch
luck.
Queen? How's it going on that?
Oh man, goddamn, Destiny
There
2
you
is
have
so
it.
good.
Oh, 21. Hit me with it.
Every time I do this
A
with
gentleman
Destiny
like
2,
yourself is
every
always
time.
welcome.
You jump in, you go hard for a couple of weeks.
where an expansion will come out and I'll
Yep.
just be like, oh, here we go again, and then I start playing it and
How
I'm
about
like,
we put
God,
bets in?
why do I not always play this?
So
You know what
good
I
of you to
mean?
join us, sir.
And then
But
why
eventually I
is
get
it you
burnt out
don't
on
always play it?
Because I get burnt out on it like in 3 weeks or the next big thing comes out, you know.
The bets are
But
closed.
God,
Let's
it's just so
begin.
good, man. Destiny 2 is
10.
such a good
That
video
will be
game.
10.
Take all the
like
live
13.
service stuff out of
Looks
it,
like a
like
blackjack.
God, 21. I'm the
16.
best. You
Six.
know,
What do you say?
it's just a
Card?
good first-person shooter.
It appears we've gone
Oh, come
over.
on. Come on,
Would you
Brad.
like another?
Deal me right,
So,
bro.
like, I haven't done a lot of the main quests in Destiny 2,
And a 15.
Okay.
Witch Queen, yet. I've just been kind of waiting for Kevin to get it, and so we can run through that together.
You wanna play it with Kevin? Yeah.
But I've been just doing bounties, and Chris Anka's kind of relearning me on like a lot of the systems and the newer systems and how I should be
Bets are
treating
closed.
armor
Best of luck.
and building
10.
a certain way.
3.
How does it
And
feel
the
jumping in as a lapsed player
17.
with so much there? Do you feel
It's-
like you're
it's
getting a
intimidating.
comprehension on it? Yeah.
It'll take
like
you a
4.
week, and you
Another
need
card
to
for
have
you?
somebody who has an idea
What do you
of
say?
what they're
Card?
doing.
You need somebody there to teach you?
Uh-huh.
That will be a 19.
Oh, 19, massive.
Would you like another? That will
Oh.
be a bust. Another card for you?
It's all
But
right.
yeah, I mean, no, it's it's a very strong video game, and
What do you say?
I think it's in a
Card?
good place,
What
and
will
there's
your
so
move be?
much to do. There's just so much to do, and there's like
have a
this
6.
new mode, 2 new modes that are really
That's
fun
17.
in PvE, where one of them's called Dares of Eternity, where Xur has just gone out of his mind and made this like game show for
Ready to put in
you
your
and
bets?
6 other guardians to run through and just slaughter enemies.
Okay.
The bets are
Um,
closed. Let's begin.
it's like an obstacle course and
4.
combat sort of thing. It's super
Looks like
fun.
4.
And then there's another mode. My favorite mode right now is called Psyops
That's a 7.
Battlegrounds, which is
That's
like
11.
a shorter version of a
another?
strike. Just like kind of a typical
9.
strike, but a little bit
Another card
shorter.
for you? 20.
Where it's just massive
There we
hordes
go,
of
Mike.
enemies.
Yeah.
Would you like another?
And so that's a
17.
really
Another
really
card
fun
for you?
mode as well. And so
What do you
like
say? Card?
yeah, man, I'm really digging it.
15.
I
You're
have the
gaming,
itch.
bro. You got a lot of
That's
good games to
17.
play.
Yeah, it's like the itch. It's
Mm-hmm.
like I want the game is good enough, and I'm not usually like this in games like this where like I want to learn how to be specific and
How about we
build
put bets
my
in?
character a certain way. In an RPG, that's never usually me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very lax with that kind of stuff. But with Destiny
Bets are
2,
closed. Best
for
of
some
luck.
reason, I want to
will be
spec my
10.
Void Hunter the
10.
perfect way.
Okay.
And so, like, I'm
17.
trying to build
Here's a
mobility,
20.
and I'm
14
trying
it is.
to be super
7.
fast, but also to have
Would you like another?
my glaive set up in a way
Another card for you?
with like mods and aspects and abilities that allow me to
have
just
a blackjack.
dominate.
Oh,
at
that's a
all times.
massive
say?
split,
Card?
bro. Shout out to Jim
Would you like
Tasty for
another?
the tier 1 sub for 2 years. Yo, Jim Tasty, you're the best, homie. Thanks for always being there. Thanks for the
16.
support. Thanks for hanging
19.
and having some fun. Get out of here with the 19, dude. Are you insane, bro? Have you jumped into any Destiny PvP mode because you have
I
Spall out
only
here?
do it. Yeah, I only do it for bounties.
You will.
Only for bounties, because yeah, it says pisses him off right there.
No, it's not.
Bets are
That's
closed.
not
Let's begin.
why I play Destiny 2.
We're
It
not dealing
sucks.
with that. We're not battling the
Yeah,
online.
no. If I went into Crucible trying to win, I would not have a good time because
Here's a
like
16.
people are dominant,
Here's a 20.
and that's a totally
That's a 12.
different
4.
game.
Another
Like
card.
totally different builds, different items that work the
What
best,
do you say?
different like
Card?
ways to spec out your character.
Yeah.
I'm just not.
Would you
I'm
like
not
another?
into the Crucible. I do it for bounties. So like as
14.
soon as I get my
Another
8
card
Crucible
for you?
bounties, I'm bouncing out of there and I'm never coming
You're
back.
dipping out for the
I
week.
like Gambit.
You like Gambit. That's
Even
the
though
PvE, PvP. Yep.
Yeah, even though I think Gambit
it is.
is worse now
We have
than
a
it's
killer
ever
cost.
been. Just because the way that like Void Hunters are right now is crazy, and so people are able to summon Primevals super fast because they can clear waves.
Ready to
Okay.
place your bets?
And I'm not 100% sure, but it does seem like they've reduced the time between invasion portals, and so you're getting invaded all the time.
And a 15.
Oh, really?
And so
like
when
9.
and so when you have the Primeval up
That's a 7.
and both teams are invading each other and both teams have a Primeval, that final
Would you like
phase
another?
can take forever because you're constantly healing the other team's boss and your boss is constantly getting healed.
16. Another card for you? What will your move
So
be? What do you say? Card?
yeah, I don't know. It's Gambit's
17.
fun.
Would you
I
like
don't know.
another?
It's like the
Whenever you're
PvE
ready.
aspect is so good, and just like seeing the stupid number go up is just like I don't.
18. That's a
It's
win
just
for the
such
dealer.
a carrot on the stick thing, and it
Oh,
works.
yeah, they do a good
I mean,
job
it
at
lives
that.
it lives on the back of the fact that it is a just great first-person shooter.
Yeah.
it really
yeah,
is.
Yeah. Well, that's the foundation, right? That's the foundation.
Yeah,
Then
I
they've
mean,
done a great
it's-
job at figuring out how to make that
Let's
carrot on the
begin.
stick so good.
9.
Yeah, there's that aspect, but it's also if the game sucked, then nobody would like it wouldn't still be getting updates. The game is really good.
an 18.
The game is good.
Looks like
So
four.
like
You know, Anthem was good. They just couldn't figure out the carrot on the stick.
yeah, but not as good
card
as
for you?
Destiny is, I don't think.
I mean, it was good. It was better than
do you
some
say?
of them we've seen
Card?
before. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I thought Anthem was solid. Anthem was a
Anthem was just
fun
so
gameplay
bone dry
game.
and,
Yeah, they just couldn't
like-
figure it out.
Would you like another?
God,
What will
this
your
is the
move
worst
be?
split ever.
Another card for you? What do you say? Card?
So yeah,
Whenever
I
you're
mean,
ready.
I'm super into Destiny right now. It's like all I want to play really.
That will be
It's
10.
Destiny. I love hearing that. I love hearing that.
What will your move be?
And then I'm just really looking forward to
Another card for
GT7
you?
here in a couple
GT7,
days.
bro. I got to play that Washy. I've put in a lot.
16.
I've put in 12 hours plus now. I've had a ton of fun. It's actually interesting now that I can talk about it. I'm excited to play it with you, Washy. This was a game that I turned on, and you and I had talked about it, of like that track racing and how I was never really into that. I'd rather just play the arcadey, let me bang into you with no repercussions. And at first I was like, I don't know if I vibe with this. You know, we're on the track. It's totally a different culture of what they're bringing to the racing world. And probably by about hour 4, my mind was able to gear up and
Bets are
switch
closed.
to
Bets
where
are
I
closed.
was chasing down that better time
We have
every
6.
single time on each track, right? I was figuring out how to take on corners, hit the apex,
12.
and accelerate through that when I needed to, and also be a little bit better than just banging into people like I normally do. And I caught the bug. I've caught
What
the
do you say?
bug. I really enjoy it. What is this? 9, 12, hit me. Cool.
The
So I'm ex-
Nürburgring in the game.
Would you like another?
I believe so, yes. I believe
card
so.
for you?
I've zoned out because I've played so many of them, but I believe the ring is in there for you.
21
Oh,
on the
wow.
double tap.
Massive,
Let's
bro. Massive hit right there.
You fucker.
Guy with 20, bro. You kidding me, dude? Oh, my gosh.
But yeah, that sounds great. I've been reading
Ready to
reviews
put
all
in your
day.
bets?
Awesome
How's
positive.
so like
The bets are closed. Let's begin.
Gran Turismo's never really been a game that I consider like you know
16.
how in Forza the customization is so easy to grasp?
Okay, yeah.
It's 8.
How is that in
Overwhelming.
GT7? Yeah.
Massive. I mean, there will be people who will be really good at it. For a jabroni like me, it's overwhelming. It's too much, Washy. I clicked on it so I could be able to speak on it, and you go into that, and there is hundreds of different paint styles, There's different decals to put on there. You can add certain items onto your car for a different look. It was just like, oh wow, like people who like this are gonna get lost and have a ton of fun with it. People like me are gonna be overwhelmed and just immediately turn it off and just run away from it, you know? So, I mean, that's what you want, right? You want the robust, hey, let's go crazy with it type stuff. So I gotta give them credit that they went above and beyond on it. But for a normal jabroni, I think it's too much, homie. I think it's too much.
That will be 10.
But you'll be able to make something cool.
How did we all three just get face cards?
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we all splitting. We all splitting.
Unbelievable.
Except for me, I got a 12.
You got a 12. That happened at the real casino too. He kept getting 12.
That's all I get. That's all I get.
I'm splitting. I'm
12
splitting
and
big, bro. I'm
13,
slinging big with you.
14.
Oh.
Oh, buddy. Oh my God.
That's tough.
I'm gonna hold on to everything. I'm gonna hold on it all. I'm gonna hold and pray. I think Washy will get 2 10s here if he
Would you like
splits them.
another? What will your move be?
Double blackjack.
Here's a 16.
Oof.
Oh, I should have hit 6. I should have hit both of those. That's tough.
Whenever you're ready.
I think there's one thing
Go
that you're
massive
really
on the
gonna
double down.
Yep.
Go massive. On
Oh
it.
wow.
That will be about.
Okay, that's in your face. I think there's one thing that you're really gonna like called Scapes, Washy, because I know you and Krisenka are my friends who love photo mode, and this is their like super like elevated photo mode essentially, where there is 2,500 like 4K images of around the globe of different cool landscape photos, right, from like Sedona, Arizona to LA, all the way out to Germany and France, like really cool locations. And then what you do is you pick the car that you like, right, one of your cars, and you put it on top of this photo, and you can like blend it into the world where you can make like this epic photo mode shot. And it's actually pretty cool. But you know me, I don't understand the aperture. I don't understand warmth and cool colors and lights. So I can't get. I know. I just can't get it to look quite right. But it is fun, and the cool part is what you would then do is tag team it up with the cool livery, where you set up your car with cool decals and make it look nice, bring it in to the Scapes with the 4K photos or whatever you want to call it, and make it look really, really awesome, which is exciting.
Here's an 18.
Big.
Oh, big
I'm excited
shit.
about that. How's
I needed
the
that.
economy? Are you like,
You know what?
getting
I
money
was
at a good clip, or like, are you
I
able to
wasn't
buy
too
cars?
impressed on the economy there, to be honest with you. So like for me, you're earning cars every single race essentially, because I was, you know, in the review I talk about you can go out there and essentially he says, hey, I want you to learn about these Japanese made Toyotas, right? And so he wants you to go earn 3 Toyotas, and you race 3 different areas, and you earn a car every single time you place in the top 3, right? And so you're earning cars all the time, right? Is that your dream? Whatever, Bugatti and Ferrari? No, of course not. But they're clearly guiding you on the path of like, hey, here's Toyotas, here's hatchbacks, here's compact cars. This is the relevance of racing history, right? And so you're earning cars, which is nice and fun, but it's not the cars I'm sure people want to go buy. And after 12 hours, Washy, I probably earned,
2.
if I'm being generous, $1 million. I would say probably less than $1 million. I spent a fair amount, probably like hundreds of thousands, on upgrading certain cars to make them go faster and be better, right? But like when I would go in, they'd be like, hey, you got an offer right now. And I'm like, oh, I got a sponsorship offer. And it's like, it's from Ferrari. They're going to sell you a car. And you go over, right? And you see this Ferrari showroom of all the cars that they offer. 3 million, 2 million, 1 million, right? Then it goes to the special offer, and it's like, this is a limited edition car, but it's $3 million. And I'm like, sir, I don't even have that kind of money. Like, what do you think? So I don't know about the economy. After 12 hours, I didn't go out and buy cars at all, and I'm probably at $500,000 right now. So I don't know how much you're really looking for. It probably should be better when I think back on it, you know?
That was the one thing I read in reviews that made me raise an eyebrow, was that you're not earning money quite as fast as a lot of people want.
Similar. Yeah, I feel like out of my 12-hour plus session, I should have at least had more to at least buy one nice big car, is how it should have felt. You know what I mean? Is how that should have felt. I saw one kid in our reviews comment about how in GT you always start at the back of the pack. But for me, like, that wasn't a big...
It's a rolling start.
Yeah, at the beginning, I was like, hey, why do they keep starting me at the back, right? And I was kind of questioning, like, what's the deal, right? But then by the end of my play sessions, I actually liked the rolling starting in the back because it gave me the reason to go chase and like get better, right? Of course, I'm sure you'd love to start in the front of the pack, but that wouldn't bring a challenge to me. I found the challenge of me chasing you and trying to get up to the front of the pack. So I didn't have any problems with it. I could see people questioning it. Shout out to 21. But for me, it wasn't a big deal. I don't know. Does Forza put me at the front of the pack? I don't remember Horizon. Was I in the front of the line all the time?
No, usually you start in the back.
Yeah, I mean, I felt like in Forza I was in the middle.
Start.
I mean, yeah, but I liked the rolling start better as opposed to I'm in the middle right at the starting line. We all just bang into each other, and it's a catastrophe to get through, and then I just sneak out at the front spot. Like, I'd rather have the rolling start when I think about it.
The problem with the rolling start is that depending on the track, if somebody at the front is able to take off a lot longer than you, or like before you,
they just think you're never going to catch them.
A certain turn or up a certain hill, it's very hard to catch up.
Maybe in multiplayer I could see that. When I'm racing AIs, I never felt that. You know what I mean? I never felt that. I also did like the... What is the word that we've been using? It's not accessibility. It's like the welcome factor. What do they call that? The onboarding factor
like
and stuff like that.
Yeah, with the cafe.
Well, there was a better word for that one, for like welcoming new players and teaching them the way. I had it earlier today on the tip of my tongue and I forgot it right now. Approachability. I think that you're really good with approachability on giving you the new, hey, are you a beginner, intermediate, expert racer? Hey, what kind of assist modes can we bring you from beginner to intermediate to expert? And by the end of my play session, I actually felt like I was graduating out of intermediate and moving into like expert territory where I wanted the AIs to go faster. I wanted to start turning off some of the helpful hints like the brake zones or the auto brake function, or also, what's the one thing called? The car would sway back and forth and they'll lock it in for you where they do all the counter weights for you instead of that. I'm getting close to the point where like I'm ready to start turning things off and playing more. That's tough.
What do you say?
Traction, yeah, it's like traction, but they call it something different.
That will be 10.
Shout out to this person that asked me what about my bath water. Unfortunately, I don't take baths. Haven't taken a bath in a long time. But back in the day, I would take a bath and I would bring the TV into the bathroom and I'd just sit there and watch TV.
That's super
Is that
dangerous.
Weird? Well, it's not like I had the TV in the bathtub. It was up on top of the, on top of the sink area over there. It's across the way. It wouldn't have fallen in.
13. Looks like 13.
Sure, bro. I don't,
21.
No way that man just pulled 21 out of 7 cards right there. Get out of here, bro. Thank you, Electric Greg Tar. Thank you.
For me, cleaning time is just about getting in and out as fast as possible.
Get in, get out. Sometimes I bring in my phone and I watch Netflix in there. And then I'm taking too long to a shower. Just getting lost in the shower.
Put a lawn chair in your shower.
Man, wouldn't that be lit?
That sounds incredible.
Thank you, JD. It sounds incredible.
Sit in the shower?
What do you say?
Oh, yeah.
Washy, I'll tell you, I'm loving Elden Ring, bro. Another game that I've been playing is just Elden Ring nonstop. And I know you're sick of hearing it, but man, I gotta tell you, bro. It just continues to get better and better.
I have more fun watching y'all play it than I would ever have playing it. That's the thing.
I wonder what you would think with co-op, though.
I just don't think I would like it, man. I watch those games, and I'm glad that you all like them.
But you're not vibing with that?
No, I think they look clunky and terrible and not fun to play. Like when I look at y'all play Elden Ring, I'm like, this looks like it feels like a PS2 game.
Ready
to me. And I just think that's by design to make the game more difficult. And so I would not vibe with that personally, and it's just not my thing. It's just not for me.
I find it super interesting / super exciting that so many people are getting into it now. You know what I mean? Like it just seems like there's a overwhelming groundswell of excitement that people are jumping on this right now and having fun with it. I am burning through money, just so you know.
Oh, you're almost out.
Yeah, I know. I went from 400,000 to now $17,000. Just absolutely burning money.
You've been mindlessly betting the 50 the
I
entire
love
time.
betting the fit. I mean, we're gonna show up. We're betting it. I'll go on an upswing right now. I bet I'll go up on an upswing right now. Half a dozen donuts. Thank you so much, Big Dog, for the tier 1 sub. How are you?
God.
Half a dozen donuts. Twitch chat, talk to me. How's everybody feeling? How's everybody looking today? Let's talk. What the? That's tough. Let's talk. Let's catch up. Shout out to Fargo Brady for the 5 gifted subs. How you doing? How's everybody doing out there? What are you playing? What are you excited for? Are you excited to play GT? Maybe you're playing Puzzle Quest with Greg, or maybe you're playing some Destiny 2 like Washburn. Let me know. Literally starting Elden Ring right now as I'm watching this. Let's go, bro. Have some fun.
The bets are closed. Let's
Between
begin.
Tunic Shredders, Mario Kart 8 expansion, and Tiny Tina's Wonderland, what y'all most excited for
Shredders.
to jump into this month? You think it's
Here's
Shredders?
15.
Yeah.
Shredders, then what? How about that? Or what about you,
Tiny
JD?
Tina.
Yeah, I was gonna say Shredders and Tiny Tina's for sure.
I've been.
Card?
I never really got into Riders Republic, so I was looking for Shredders too.
Yeah, we're Shredders family here for sure. Shredders, for sure. Tiny Tina sounds good.
21.
This man's out here.
This
just
fucking
stealing
guy,
money.
dude.
This man's stealing money out
This
of
is
here.
some bullshit.
Thank you, Smart Feller, as well for the gifted sub. Thank you to you and Fargo Brady for the support, man. But yeah, Tunic will be fun to check out. I don't know how deep I'll get into Tunic. I wonder if it will be as fun as and exciting as Death's Door was for me to jump into and play. So if it can find that kind of hook into me, I'll jump in and be excited. But of course, it's cute and looking good. Shredder's very pumped. I will most likely be very,
It's 8.
what do you call it, Washy? I'm going to be very nitpicky on Shredders. I'm going to have a ton of fun with it, but I am definitely I'm going to judge it pretty strongly there. So we'll see how they do. I'm pretty pumped up about it.
I mean, just judging on what I've seen,
Yeah.
it looks phenomenal.
It just comes down to the gameplay. I don't care if there's a story mode, if there's missions. I don't care if there's thousands of mountains, whatever it may be. All it's going to come down to is how does it feel? How does it play? Does it have the right mechanics? And if it has everything dialed in, then I'm in. I'm pumped up about it. I'll be all over it.
That will be 10.
Mario Kart expansion? Will that get me to turn back on Mario Kart? Probably not for me. I'm just bad at Mario Kart for some reason.
Nobody's good at Mario Kart,
Just
Mike.
bad at it.
The
It's a
game
game
fucks
of
you.
luck.
Yeah.
What else did we see? We saw some King of Fighters out there. Kirby this month. We jumping into Kirby? That's multiplayer, right?
15.
I think it's 2-player co-op.
2-player co-op. Yo, I'm jumping into Kirby for sure. Also, what was the other one right there that I just saw? Triangle Strategy. We jumping into Triangle Strategy?
I can't believe that
Phil
they
Jackson's?
stuck with that name.
I can't believe they stuck with that name either, bro. I really thought they were going to change that name. That's crazy to me that they locked in that name right there.
Bets are closed.
I really thought they would have come up with something different.
10.
But I am excited to check it out because Octopath Traveler was actually a ton of fun and really, really beautiful when I gave that a good little run. So I wonder if I'll get behind that.
Another
I'm getting
card for you?
absolutely
It's
just
gonna be like any other
harassed.
Switch game. That's what it's
Play
gonna
it
be.
for 3
The
to
only
4
games that I
hours and then
beat
just never
on
turn on.
Switch are Pokemon games.
Would you like another?
You know what I mean? I don't play
18.
other games on
Another
that
card for
system.
you?
I'll
15.
buy it.
That's 17.
Come on, dude. Come on, dude.
Just like Kirby. I'm sure I'm gonna buy it, play it for 3 to 4 hours, put it down, never think about it again. Just forget that it exists.
Yeah. Fortnite new season
Bets, if you
will be
wish.
coming out soon, halfway through the month, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, I should probably buy up to Spider-Man, huh?
You buying up? You think we can just play it and get up there?
2.
How far away do you
Not
think you're
me,
far?
'cause you probably have to do challenges.
I'm less than 5.
17.
You think I have to do challenges instead of just play? You don't think I can just play it out?
What do you say?
I have no
Card
idea.
Hit me, Jabroni. You better give me something good.
And a 15.
Mike, you
God
better play
damn
it though.
God.
Spidey hands are probably going away.
I know. How sad is that,
never play
JD? How alarming. That's like scary to think that, like,
What do you say?
if Spidey hands go, I'm not playing that anymore. Spidey hands made it
Would
fun
you like another?
because of the movement was elevated. It wasn't just kind of slow and like
Here's a 16.
waddling around. Oh, that's massive. Spidey hands a chest loot all wheat. I like hearing that. Shout out to Captain Kaufman in the building. What up, Captain Kaufman? How are you, homie? Good to see you, bro.
Ready to put
And
in
of
your
course,
bets?
GTA Next Gen. GTA Next Gen, I'm literally looking. I don't care
Bets are
what
closed.
they
Best
add,
of
what
luck.
they do, how it looks,
That's
whatever.
7.
If they cut down
10.
drastically on the loading times, then I'll be interested. Then I'll be
20.
willing to play with Washburn and have
15.
some fun.
That will be a 19.
But like, if we're not doing that,
11.
then I'm not in.
Bitch. What
You got a
happened?
blackjack? Oh, come on.
What'd you do, Mike?
Oh, Washy turned off his camera, so I'm just turning on.
Oh.
I'm turning on normal camera mode.
How about we put bets in?
You did or you did not? But you
Didn't
did.
mean
Yes.
to. Just go normal camera.
Don't worry about it. Gives me a chance to just reset everything as well.
Yes, I'm gonna play this when it comes out again.
The bets
This?
are closed. Let's
Yeah.
begin.
What, like
course.
single player
It's 11.
Uh,
That
or
will be 10.
multiplayer?
multiplayer. Is my
Is it
save
ready?
gonna carry over?
Here's an 18.
What else are they
17.
changing besides the
Looks like 9.
looks and the?
Another card for you.
I mean, I don't know. I would assume so.
I'm standing because my guy Shabe Raven says, Mike, stop
What do you say?
splitting tens. You need to win, Mike. Yeah, I need drastically improved load
you
times,
say
Cal
another?
Poncho. You know what I mean? Like, I'm talking, if we're at 90 seconds or 2 minutes,
15.
I need this thing to be like 30 seconds. Preferably 15. I'll tell you what, Elden Ring's got some slow load times, Washy. Like, their load times are fast, but they're also slow enough where I'm noticing and actually starting to, like, now I'm grabbing the phone. I'm grabbing the phone and, like, I don't like that. I don't like that.
Bets are closed.
Not
Best
that
of luck.
long?
They
You
are
pick up your
they
phone?
are getting long enough where I'm starting to grab the phone and, like, I'm about to start clicking on TikTok and scrolling,
We
and
have
thankfully it
6.
kicks on. So that's what I'm saying. It's like
16.
they're fast, but like
12.
at the same time, there's an issue here where it's going a little slower than I'd like. Come on, bro.
Another card for you. Looks like 13.
We're splitting
say?
these
Card?
aces.
Hit me. Is anybody actually jumping into
And a 15.
mass? Oh, 15. Dang it. Is anybody jumping in to play
Another
single
card
player
for you?
again? Would you replay this single player campaign?
What do you say? Card?
I've
What will you
beaten
move to?
GTA 5 3 times.
There you have
No
it.
way, really, Washy? You have? Oh my gosh, that's a lot, bro. That's a
So I
lot.
don't feel like I need to do it again.
Okay, okay.
20.
Also, my current single player save, all 3 characters have like billions of dollars because I had played the stock market with the assassinations.
The bets are
Okay.
closed. Let's begin.
So I really don't want to
9.
have to do all that again.
6.
It's a pain.
16. Here's a 16. 8.
Yo, PP, what up, PP? How are you, homie? Hey, thanks for the energy, bro. Thanks for the shot in the arm to get up and get excited. Y'all care for GTA 5 first person? No, I actually didn't care for first person when they did the next gen, previous gen, next gen update a while back. I didn't really find it to be that life changing. I actually prefer Grand Theft Auto third person for me in particular.
It's just the classic way to play.
Yeah, it just feels right. It just didn't
How about we
look
put bets in?
all that incredible to me when we did that first person. What about you, Spall? You like that?
Best of luck.
Come on.
Look at you betting the one little
Dude, I've
all he
gone
has
down
left.
so much, bro. I've absolutely lost it.
That's 17.
Lost 400 grand.
Lost $450,000, bro. I had so much money to start this afternoon off. Just lost it, folks. And that's how it went. But we were just talking and kicking. It didn't even matter.
13.
Oh, I've been there.
God.
Been there, bro.
14.
Bust. Yes.
Massive. That's massive.
I'm up a good 30K right now. 40K.
Jericho said, just did it for the trophy and went right back to third person, LOL.
Your bets, if you will. The bets are closed.
Mike's
Let's
hanging
begin.
in there.
I'm
I'm
battling.
going massive. I'm
I'm
going
battling.
massive. 25 grand on the table.
Here's a 20. 20.
Boo.
It's 8. That's a 7.
I'm at
What do you
20s.
say? Card?
I'm doing it even though they're telling me not to do it.
Why, dude?
I'm doing it because
Oh,
they're
there you
telling me
go.
not to do it. They told me not to do it, and
Oh
I
my
did it,
God.
bro. I'm making a comeback,
about to
bro.
push-
4
Cool.
face cards.
Yep. On the table. On the table.
Would you like
Fire
another?
Gaming Lover, that dog is literally sleeping right underneath the camera. Steph Curry has decided to sleep on the floor underneath the camera instead of in the bed.
Fool's definitely gonna hit a 20.
Looks like
What did I think of RoboCop? You know what?
Oh, nice.
Not my favorite out of the 80s action movies. I would say it's a good one, but I didn't connect as much as I thought I would to that one. I think missing out on the 80s soundtrack was big for me. Like, the theme was good for RoboCop, but like not having some of those iconic 80s tracks definitely sat with me a little wrong, where I was like, man,
Have a 6.
I'm not connected. I'm not feeling the energy right now. Ultraviolent, which is like, it's fine. You know what I mean? I'm not usually the big bloody guy, but it was cool to like be like, oh my God, this is insane stuff, you know?
That's a win for the dealer.
I thought watching in 2022, it was laughable to see ED come out, but at the same time, like, Ed was very cool to think about, like, man, in the 80s, somebody figured out how to do like that stop motion and get this big old robot walking around. So in all honesty, it was fine. It wasn't great. I thought it was all right. Thought it was just middle of the road all right to me. What'd you think of what y'all think of RoboCop? Y'all like RoboCop? Let me know what y'all thought of
Everything.
Are
RoboCop.
closed. Let's begin.
Wasn't the biggest on RoboCop.
We have
Thought
a
it'd be a little bit higher.
7.
7.
12. 14.
God bless.
What do you say? Card?
Hit me.
And that's a 12. Would you like
I
another?
hate you, Todd.
We have a 21.
Oh, Todd, you crazy, bro.
Let's
You're crazy,
battle,
Todd.
Let's fucking battle, dude.
Oh my God.
Splitting sixes.
Oh no.
You're in a bad spot now.
It's a mistake.
What will your move be?
He's okay right there.
19.
No, 19's massive.
Another card for you?
You're sitting on that. He's sitting on that.
What do you say?
RoboCop is a
Card?
goddamn masterpiece. I like it, CK. I like it. I do. I mean, like when he took off his helmet, he looked.
Fuck you.
Wow, really? He did look incredible without the helmet off. It was like, it was unsettling. It was ugly looking, but it was also like, man, like they made that guy look cool without his helmet on. So I'll give him that for sure. That was wild to see. What's next? Total Recall? I was hoping for Big Trouble in Little China because people keep talking about that. Escape from New York. But like, I just let James Elise and Nick Pickett, you know what I mean? I just show up and have a great time. That's all that matters to me. I love seeing these movies with all of you.
Would you like another?
Yeah, I'd buy that for $1. Who the heck is that guy? What is
And
that?
15. Another
You're
card
killing
for
me,
you?
brownie boy.
What do you say? Card?
Bitch.
You're gonna split threes. That's where we're at right now. We're splitting threes.
There's a 5.
Splitting threes.
Looks like 13. Another card for you?
Say hit me.
That will be a 19. What do you
Okay.
say? Card?
Okay, we'll take
Would you
that.
like another? Bust, I'm afraid.
Aw.
Massive,
Fuck you,
massive,
Todd.
massive.
Another
Saw
card for
that
you?
one. Saw that one.
That's a 7. 13. We have a dealer bust.
Oh wow! I can now finally bet 5,000. Let me see if I can get back on top right now. I think I can turn this around. To be honest with you.
Did y'all watch Terminator yet?
Ready to
No,
put
we
in
have
your
not
bets?
watched Terminator. We have not watched Predator.
I'm surprised you haven't watched Terminator.
Terminator and Predator are two movies I've told Nick that like I've watched, but I clearly don't remember at all watching because I clearly saw them way too long ago. So I actually have no ties to Terminator or Predator besides Arnold probably on a motorcycle riding around and maybe Arnold as well in a jungle painted up fighting. But like I don't remember those movies at all.
Here's a 20.
20. 20's massive. I'm about to go on a massive run right now, AJ Mads. Get ready.
It's 8. What do you say? Card? Would you like another?
I thought you were gonna split them, to be honest with you.
Another card for you?
I thought at this point you were gonna split
What do
them.
you say?
Always split him, bro.
Just keep splitting everything. Angie, son, just say I'm splitting that. 18 is massive.
How about we put bets in?
There we go. A little 10,000.
Bets are
I'm on the
closed.
run. Here we
Best of
go.
luck.
Oh, right as I thought.
If you lose, then you're donezo.
Yeah,
You know
if
that,
I
right?
lose, I'm donezo. Is right. I thought I was gonna start a run right now. To be honest with you.
20. 12. 2.
Oh yeah, I'm about to battle
like
him.
another?
Hit me.
Here's a 16.
Oh, you're
Oh,
killing
no.
me. You're absolutely killing me, bro.
What do you say?
We're loose with the dates. We're loose with the dates. We've had a couple. We're down with early 90s. You know what I mean? We're definitely eventually gonna get into the 90s action movies. But right now we're trying 80s. But like we're loose with the dates. We're loose with it. You know?
We have a 21.
21's massive.
And that's
12.
a 12.
I'm in this
Oh
game, everybody.
my God.
I'm in this game, folks. Here we go, bro.
Oh my God.
I'm right back
dude.
on this table right now with 20 G's. Dieter Dietz says, playing Cyberpunk for the first time, and I'm happy I waited. Great game. Yo, I'm happy with jumping back into it as well.
Bets are closed.
Washburn
Let's
says
begin.
it's good.
8. That will be 10.
We'll make this.
18.
Mm.
Looks like 13. 20. We have a 6.
I'm gonna make you
Would you
beat
like
me,
another?
Todd. I'm gonna make you beat me, Todd.
Another card for you. Looks like a bust. What do you say? Card? 16. That's 17.
Got it.
I'm gonna murder Todd in the street.
You know what would be cool if they figured out in this game how to like get
Ready to put in your
dealers to rotate and like shift out. That would be fun if like Todd was just like, hey, y'all have a good night, and just walks off, and then somebody else was able to take his place.
That's right,
That would be a cool
best of
thing they
luck.
should add. Ooh, I just bet all
Looks
my
like
money and
9.
got a 3.
So let Susie drop in.
Susie drops in and just immediately changes the table.
I can still not believe that was her name, man.
Looks like a blackjack.
Suzi, Susie,
Would you like another?
the 57-year-old blackjack dealer
at
that
Tahoe.
just
16.
bends you over the
Another card
table.
for you?
Said, how much money you got? I was like, I have $80.
say?
She said, good. Why don't you hand that to me now? I said, okay.
13. Here's an 18.
Oh my.
You're done.
I'm
You're
done, bro. They just said you're off the
Yeah.
table. You're done. You're done. You're done. You're done. You're done. You know what? You tried. You're done. You're done.
You
Oh
just
my
lost half a
gosh.
mil. Why don't you get out of here?
Yeah. Why'd you get out of here?
Just sit down.
Oh my gosh, boys, you two are incredible. I will see you both soon. I'm gonna jump into some Elden Ring for a little bit. So you guys have a wonderful night. I'll talk to you both soon.